Tim, how are you fixed for Friday's match, and good to be back, isn't it?
Yeah, again, listen, 15 games to go now, so the season's gone by pretty quickly so far, and the lads had a week off. We've been back in since the weekend, and we're looking forward now to getting back out and playing on Friday.
Yeah, it was a good finish before the midsummer break, obviously, with that 4-1 win in the local derby. Really good performance by our team.
Yeah, I think it was a good performance. It was a good result. Obviously backed up the win and performance against Longford, and I think even before that the UCD game was a really good performance. We just didn't get the win. But again, as I spoke about that, the lack of goals in that game wasn't from creating chances and that it was more got to do with just a couple of inches, as we said, and you see that with Murph's goal as well. Malik gets a header on it, it just drops to him, and the other goals that we scored as well were good goals. Bagsy's cross for Jack for the third one was excellent, and yeah, so we got a good result to go into the break. We've recharged the batteries and then just we're ready to go now on Friday.
Yeah, and 4 different scorers that night as well. That's what we've been talking about. A lot of goals coming across from everywhere, really. Everyone chipping in with goals. Yeah,
we spoke about that in pre-season, that we need goals from all over the pitch, and again, we score from set pieces, we score from balls down the side, crosses into the box as well, and players filling areas. So that was pleasing. Probably disappointed we conceded, but again, listen, that's nitpicking and looking for perfection.
Yeah, Bray Friday, like obviously beating them home and away already, but they've been doing well of late. Before the break, I suppose they've only lost 1 of the last 5, currently third, so you had a good win against that long before the break as well.
Yeah, and again, I think since Reiner's obviously stepped away and Lorcan's come in and then taken the reins, it's probably given them a little bit of a manager's bounce. Both games we played against from this season, we took an early lead in both games. I think we were 2-0 up at home after maybe 13 minutes or so, and we were similar away from home. We ended up 3-0 up at half time, and I think second half and in both games was a lot more competitive, and I think obviously Lorcan will be looking to try and get the second half performance from the Carlisle grounds for the whole 90 minutes on Friday, and it's for us as well to continue the good form that we're in.
And just for yourself, Tim, like it's good to have selection headaches as well with a few players back, so a lot of competition for players as well.
Yeah, listen, obviously Malik's back now and he's pushing to play, and Cathal O'Sullivan's back now and he's available, which is brilliant. He's looking unbelievable in training again, and Bagsy's out now. Obviously done his hamstring. We initially thought it was a really bad one, and thankfully it isn't anywhere as bad as we thought, and he should be back a lot quicker than first perceived maybe on the Cove night, but we'll still be without him for the next few weeks, and Niall should end up coming back from his shoulder injury around the same time as Bagsy, so then he'll be probably at full tilt. Matty Kiernan's back in training, looking fantastic as well, so yeah, we're getting there.
Last one for me, Tim. What will you be looking for mostly from your team on Friday as you get back to action?
Just to try and continue where we left off. I thought we were very good. The pleasing thing for us was we got a few goals against Cove, and we went after them and kept on going, and I think the energy and the work rate of the team, closing down and pressing and willing running, was there for the whole 90 minutes, and that was really pleasing to go into the break, and we've got to now try and start that again first game after the break.
Good luck Friday, Tim.
Cheers, right, thanks.
You mentioned players had a week off there. Did you get away yourself as well, or what did you spend?
Yeah, I was away for a week with the family in Spain, so we came back then. We were in last weekend, and then we have a normal week build up as well now. So I think with the heavily loaded games in the front part of the season as well, the players probably needed the days off. So we gave them 6 or 7 days off, and they've looked good since they come back in.
Just a general one, the League of Ireland kind of release figures recently, just so the attendances the first half of the season. I think it was the first time they got over 500,000 fans. I think we kind of spoke before just about needing investment and things like that, and when you see kind of figures like that, is it kind of perfect timing to talk about that and push it a bit more again?
Listen, investment, I think everybody knows it's needed. fans, the clubs have been doing great work in regards to getting fans into the grounds. I think a lot of the clubs are doing a lot of good community work. Social media, I think, is playing a massive part, and I've said it previously, the stuff that the clubs are putting out, there's a lot of engagement, and the fan base is a lot of clubs, it's a younger fan base now as well. I think the league, the FAI themselves have branded and advertised the league quite well in the last lot of years, but we just need to secure government investment, and that's it. I think it's the only way that we're going to be able to take the league to the next level.
Yeah, I think one of the figures was like say 10,000 to see Sean Grover's play. Obviously, that could happen just because the stadium's in such good nick and getting money being pumped into the ground there. So again, is there maybe something as a club you'd be kind of speaking? I don't know, like what you can do in terms of trying to get more investment and things like that.
I think clubs are trying different revenues and avenues, sorry, should I say, of revenue and whatever else to try and get in as much money as possible. I think it's the academy structures and that are in place. You can see that the benefits of them for the amount of players that are getting into the first team, and the age profile of the league's probably lower than it ever has been. So that's huge, but it's not cheap to run an academy either. So I think there needs to be government funding. There needs to be joined up thinking from not just the football clubs, but I think with the football organisations in the country, with the FAI, and also with the government, and they need to find a way to lobby the government to get the funding released. I can understand why the government might be hesitant in regards to releasing money to football in this country when you see the negligence of and management of finances in previous years with the FAI, and but that's no help to the clubs. I think the clubs really do need help. They need infrastructure, they need bases for every club, for academies to grow, and then the stadiums as well to be an all-round more enjoyable atmosphere for every fan.
Right, just a couple of final ones. There was a talk recently with Sean Murray. I know his contract expires at the end of July as well. Are you talking with him about maybe extending that?
Listen, I'd love to keep Sean. He's Glentoran's player. His loan was until the end of July, so it's up to Glentoran to make that decision of what they want to do, and so the ball's in their court. But if Sean's available to extend the loan, or if there was a permanent deal or something, I'd love to get him done. Yeah.
I mean, are you thoughts over Glentoran just about that?
Well, like, listen, his loan's up at the end of July, so we have to. Like, they could turn around and say that they want them back for pre-season or whatever, we don't know. So we haven't spoken to Decky at Glentoran at the minute in regards to Sean, but I'm sure we'll have that conversation in the coming weeks.
Right. And just on Jaden Newman, how's the injury wise and what's the latest in his future?
Listen, Jaden he's got his knee injury. There's still a lot of talk about Jaden leaving in this window. I think that's probably going to be a high possibility that's going to happen. And I'm sure that if anything does get done and tied up, the club will announce it as soon as possible. As of yet, he's still our player, and he needs surgery on a cartilage issue in his knee, I think it is. So he won't be seen on the pitch anytime soon anyway. But again, I still think it's probably highly likely that Jade will probably move on, and that's brilliant. It's the exact pathway we want for young players and talented kids. Jaden at his age group is one of the most talented kids in Europe, so to be able to get him into our first team, see him play maybe 10, 15, 20 games, and then for him to get the move is exactly what we want from young kids.
Would you have time to get maybe on his injury safe? What's the goal for you?
No, I don't know. It's not even being discussed at how long or what I'd be out for, so we've no idea.